Good morning everyone, welcome back to the Height of Life. Something a little different today, just in a local woodland. Going to cook some burgers using the Trangia burner and the Bushbox Ultralight stove. Just a nice relaxing time in the woods, so we'll get cooking, get the burgers going and just enjoy ourselves. Okay, so this is the little Bushcraft Essentials Ultralight stove, comes in this little material pouch. Then inside, get a little grill tray, pot support and your 3 halves. Simply goes together, which I'll show you now. So you've probably seen these before. You get the little lips on the one side, and you get holes on the other. They just basically slide in there. What you have to do then, is grab the little grill tray part and fit it into whichever level you want. So you've got 3 levels there. You have to sort of spring it around a bit. And the last one, you just repeat the process. Put that into there. Feed that into the bottom hole. And you're good to go. Now I'm not going to bother with the pot support, but if you did want that on, you'll probably see there's some little tiny lips there. And on there there's the same thing, so that just basically go onto that. You do have to sort of like spring it out a little bit to get it into the other ones. And unlike the Trangia Triangle, that'll enable you to balance a pot right on the top. But I don't need that today because I've got my pan, so I'll probably be taking that off. These little Trangia bottles are awesome. And always make sure you get a proper fire bottle, don't just use the ones that you get from B&Q or whatever the meth comes in. These are absolutely a lot better and a lot safer. If you wanted to, you could still put the simmer on in there and access the ring through the little hole, but I'm not going to need to do that today. I'll put this pan on there. Sometimes these meth burners take a bit of time to heat up. That'll be all good. So as you can see, the pot sits really close to the Bushbox Ultralight stove, so even if it's a bit breezy, the flame doesn't have long to travel, so it does keep it nice and hot. Yeah, you can see that's lit up properly now. Right, so we'll keep the pan on, keep the heat in, and we'll get cooking. Did actually forget a knife, but luckily I've got my little up and down number 4 on my keychain. It's only a small knife, but quite sharp, so easy to do the trick. Just double check that heat. Oh yeah, that's looking good now. Right then, let's get one on. I wonder if I can fit both of them in there. Maybe just about. Once I start shrinking anyway, yeah, that'll be alright. So yeah, just some simple chuck steak burgers from Morrison's. Awesome. Just bought my little jet ball spatula. Bowls look small, it's very light, and it's absolutely awesome. Won't scratch your pan either. As you know, I've been out of action for a little bit with my back injury, so I haven't been able to get out to the camping side of things, but I miss having food in the great outdoors, whether it's the woods or mountainous areas. And obviously I don't want to start going into more mountainous areas at the moment because I'm gradually building up. So I've done my little day hike the other day. Now I'm going to come out here, have some relaxing burgers in the woods, just enjoy myself, and then hopefully onwards and upwards so I can start progressing now, get some more content for you guys, get back in the tent and then start progressing from there. So see how these burgers are doing. Well, they seem to be doing okay. Oh, I've got loads of meths left in there. I'll be interested to see how this works as well, because it is a little bit breezy this morning. I have bought a windshield, but I want to test this Bushbox Ultralight stove without the windshield first, just to see how it can do. It's looking okay so far. I know it's going to take a little bit longer than if I did put the windshield up, but it seems to be performing okay so far. Let's give these a little flip. Oh yeah. Seems to be doing okay. Might have to top that meths up a little bit though. But just always remember, when you are topping the meths up, wait until what you've already got has extinguished and run out before you start filling up with this. You don't want to be filling this up while there's still a flame. Let's see how we're doing. See, it might look like that meths has run out, but there's obviously still some in there because of the flame. So we'll leave that to extinguish and we'll top up. I know I could have got the lid, and as the flame was there, could have just threw that on the top, snuffed it out, then refilled it. But I wanted to make sure it's extinguished so it was nice and safe. And that is another reason why I didn't put that little pot support on top of the Bushbox Ultralight stove, because that'd get too hot. I wouldn't be able to snuff out the meth burner or refill it without taking that off, so that would waste more time in having to let that cool down before I could touch it. Let's refill this. You're all good as long as the flame's gone out anyway, so whether you want to let the flame go out on its own or you want to snuff it out with the lid, it's up to you, as long as you've had an extinguished flame before you top up with your meths. It's starting to look alright now. It's just about to do it. Hopefully we'll get the cheese on in a second as well. Let that stop melting on the top. Okay, so in here, got 2 brioche buns, 2 slices of mozzarella. So I'll get that on top now and that can start melting over the top while they're finishing off. So I brought my little plate out with me as well. I'll just stuck my buns on top of there. I'll stick the burgers on with the cheese on in a minute. Then I can just chill, relax, eat the burgers. I'm quite impressed with this Bushbox Ultralight stove, the way it's performed with this wind. It's done pretty good. So being as there's only a tiny bit of meths left, I'll just let that run out with the pan on top, let the burgers get the most of the heat. Now let's transfer them to the buns and enjoy. That to bring some sauce, which I forgot as well, so I'm pleased about that. There you go, 2 awesome burgers to enjoy, great outdoors. Cheers everyone. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Now that is a good burger. Right, well, I'm going to sit and enjoy these, so I'll see you in a sec when I'm about to leave, show the area where I was. That's still a little bit dirty, but I'll worry about that when I get home. This just basically unsprings back out. And it's as simple as that. The little pot support back as well. All just fit very nicely back in the little pouch that they give you. Done. Put the snuff lid back on top, Trangia burner. Stick all the rubbish away, let's get out of here. So I was quite pleased with the Bushbox Ultralight stove, especially using it with the Trangia burner. If you're interested in one yourself, I'll leave a link to that and everything else used in this video in the description box. So feel free to head over if you want to get one yourself. They're not affiliate links, so just there to help you out if you want one. So just have a little look round now. So I was all there. This is where I was sitting on my little log. So as you can see, no trace has been left behind, how it should be. So I'm just going to enjoy myself now and have a nice long relaxing walk back through the woods. If you like cooking in the woods, please check out this video up here where I went on a hammock camp in the Lake Districts with Paul from Cumbria Lad Outdoors. I cooked some burgers there and he cooked some awesome food and it's a great laugh. So please enjoy that if you haven't seen it already, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Take care everyone, look after yourselves.